Hey, welcome back. This is Rick Garza here to talk to you about the character and the habits and the life of a professional sales athlete. You know, in the world of sales, it never ends. Just when you finish the day, you have to plan for tomorrow. When you finish the week, you have to look back at what you did and reflect and then apply yourself for the week ahead. When you get to the middle of the month, you got to look back at where you are and what you need to do to get to where you need to be. And when you get to the end of the month, you reflect back and say, how did I do? And what do I need to do to get better? And this morning, I'm going to talk to you about the laws. Laws are different types. There's the law of nature. We'll be talking a little bit about the law of sowing and reaping, but ultimately the law of sales. And you see, with laws that are based upon principles, they exist whether you believe them or not. They work whether you use them or not. So what we need to do is make sure we understand what these laws are and apply them and use them to our benefit. For example, the law of nature tells us that after summer comes fall, and then comes winter, and then comes springs. And then guess what happens again? Then comes summer. Then comes fall, then comes winter, then comes spring. And if we know that that law is there, whether we believe it or not, we need to accept it and say, how do I do the best that I can do during the spring and during the summer? What do I do to nurture the crop and the seeds that I've planted during that planting time so that when it comes to time of harvest, there's something there to reap. And there's a law of sowing and reaping. You know, they say that you reap what you sow. And that is a true law. If you plant tomatoes, you're not going to reap watermelons or you're not going to reap corn. You're going to reap tomatoes. So, may sound a little silly or simplistic, but have you asked yourself, what seeds am I planting today of opportunity? And how many seeds do I need to plant? Because in the law of sowing and reaping, you don't reap what you sow, you actually reap more than what you sow. So if you are planting and sowing the seeds of prospecting, the seeds of follow-up, the seeds of door knocking, the seeds of building relationships and building network of people and of influence, then when you start to reap, you're going to see something greater than you ever thought was possible because you've been diligent at following the law of sowing and reaping. And then there's the law of sales. There's not enough time to cover all of the laws, but I just want to give you one that says, you know, if you are not asking yourself, what am I doing to invest in myself in order to bring more value, you're really going to shortchange yourself. Jim Rohn, one of the gentlemen that I've looked up to and have followed in his teachings, says that you need to work harder on yourself than you do your job. Sounds easy to say, but difficult to do because our jobs are so demanding, the activity levels, the expectations of reports. But if you understand this life cycle that says, I need to invest more in myself, I need to work harder on myself than I do my job, you will reap the benefits. Because 5 years from now, you're going to be who you are and where you are based upon the books you read and the people you associate with. They're the ones that are going to influence your mindset. They're the ones that are going to challenge you to push yourself harder than you ever have before in order to become the person you've always wanted to be. Or they'll be the ones to say, why work so hard? Just enjoy life. So ask yourself, who are my associates? What books am I reading? What am I doing to challenge myself to be a better me? So let me close again with the words from Jim Rohn. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job, and you'll never have anything to worry about. Today's the first day of the rest of your life. Let's go invest in ourselves. Let's go listen to a podcast, read a book. Let's go have conversations with our mentors and ask people to evaluate how we're doing to better serve and support them. Learn from that. Learn from the laws that are out there to take advantage of and make ourselves better for all of those that mean the most to us. Have a blessed day and be a great professional sales athlete.